And welcome back, folks. Hope everyone's doing well. Well, we finished what's going on here with the Necrons, or at least we won the battle. A bunch of other stuff we need to do here.
Let us walk this path to the end.
Let's take a look at what this does.
I rise above
Roar, I don't understand it.
hardships.
Bit screen, awaken to touch. Data transmission to sacred. Beginning data transmission to sacred calculator. Missing data. We have become immortal. We have become missing data. Turn to darkness. It shall be conquered and it shall tremble in fear. Missing data. Interesting.
The divine watches over us.
What's this? Okay. What else we need to look at in this? I think there is. I think we've pretty much done everything here. Loot over here that we'll get to. I don't want to go that way.
Know your duty.
Let's head over here.
Save your jests about fur, fleas, and marked territory. I heard enough of them back on Fenris.
Doesn't look like there's a way over here.
We are bound by the blood of martyrs.
Can't get through that. Can't get through these doors. Oh. There we go. Maybe I just couldn't see it before. Tesla ring. Okay. Purging Fury. Holy mackerel, that's a high-end flame weapon. Collect this. Purging Fury. Alright, so you could use it. You cannot. Don't think you can use it. You can use it. 45 to 74. First attack with a slammer deals additional direct damage to Xenos, Psychers, and Demons. Equal 10% of the creature's maximum. That's an important weapon to have. Sorry, Argento, we are going away from your bolters. If there's anything here. 29 to 44. The range is 7. That's what I've got. I like that Inferno pistol too. I think we're gonna just range of 20. But it's two-handed, so I think we'll stay with this. All right, we got the loot. come all the way over.
We shall reclaim what is rightfully ours.
There's nothing else here. Alright. Let's get back. What did we learn about this? Manifold epiphany. Well, epiph.
With each step, I forge my destiny
Back
among
to
the
the void ship.
stars.
Necrons are not fun. They're 40K lore. They're a very tough enemy. I like it. I think they portrayed them very well. Unidentified sickle chip ships have been taken off from the planet we just left. Ready the weapons, get ready for battle. Ready, it's about to get hot in here. Alright, so we immediately are going to fight Necron fleets, I'm assuming.
We shall strike down all who stand in our way.
What am I dealing with? 3 Checkle class. These are Necron. Integrity. Arc Lightning. It's their passive ability, Living Metal. So, it might take us a while to get all these guys, but let's charge in.
Full speed ahead. Lock on and launch.
Hit the wall. Let's hit this one.
Deliver their demise. Bring doom to our enemies. Show them the fury of our macro cannons.
So they're repaired itself. Okay, that's good. Hit him with this. Okay, that worked. That's good. Let's bolster the left side shields. gonna go after the, yeah, they're going after the sword class. They're not doing that much damage. This one may be coming after both of us. Okay. Let's go after this one. One down. Good. Now, let's see. What can we do? Not do that. Let's do this. First thing I want to do is hammer it with this.
Let the macro cannon sing their deadly litany. Deliver their demise. Helmsman, navigate us to the designated coordinates.
It's gonna probably be here. Get him with this.
Bring doom to our enemies.
Okay, he regenerated, which is fine. We expect that. Go this way. Get both up with this. That worked out pretty well. Alright, so probably going to come around and try to hit this side again. I'm going to leave the shield on the side. We might take a little bit of hit in the bow, but that's okay. Oh, I gotta move. That's right.
We have a destination to reach.
I can't do that yet. Wow, okay. Well, let's put shields on the right side, I guess. Or I could do a shield pulse. No. I'm worried about shield check. Okay, let's go to the right side.
Show them the fury of our macro cannons.
Alright, that works. They're probably going to go after me, this one. Yeah, they got around to the other side. Okay, that's... Oh no, they went after my...
Smite the enemies of humanity!
This is the one that's regenerated. This one is not regenerated. Right. Come to here.
Deliver their demise. Rain destruction upon our enemies.
Let's hit this guy.
Let the macro cannon sing their deadly litany.
Okay, so he's regenerated. We'll take
Bring doom to our enemies.
one ship of every fleet pirates. All right, cool. So I'm not going to be able to turn to the point where I can get to him, I don't think. Let's try this. The turn. See, I can't do it. I wanted to cut on the other side and use the other side weapon on him, but I can't turn that way. Anything I can do here?
Helmsman, navigate us to the designated coordinates.
Oh, I got him with a shield pulse.
The higher will has
Excellent.
guided
What's
us
this?
to triumph.
Sector, but doubles against enemy blast attacks. Really good. Now what do I do? Living metal specimens. Okay, and it looks like we get to do a ship upgrade. I'll take it. Lord Captain, what were those things? They took off from the surface of the world where you landed. I've never seen ships like that. I've never seen such technology. We fished a trophy out of the void, a relatively intact fragment of a wreck. Sent to engineers, and just in case, we've isolated the compartment where they're performing their comprehensive... Alright, let's see. So let's research the tomes. Order is executed. Last, Fox come to life. Your lordship, the Kalto artifacts claims to have found a mention of Xenos similar to the ones we've encountered. The minister calls them Necrons. Yes. What do we know about the enemy? Another big tales room. I've heard stories about 6 ships that reaped entire squadrons from like ears of grain, and the crews that know no fear, and the veil of death that shrouds them and corrodes their ships like rust. Aren't worth a Grok's os. Although there also says that none have ever survived encounters with 6 ships. If they're true, there wouldn't be anyone around to tell the stories, would there? That's true. Someone has to tell the story. Data of it. Those creatures are Nephilimex, the omnisized fallen angels. Citing a quote, the first machine spirit ever created by the Omnissiah were in will, in body, and in power. Unmatched in their perfection, they were realized the design of the Deus Mechanicus into being. But the principle of entropy conceived by the Omnissiah is fundamental. Thus, even the perfect became flawed through the overabundance of their perfection. So vast were the Necrophilimech's ability, and so immeasurable the depths of their minds, and that pride tempted them. The Necrophilimechs rejected the design of the Deus Mechanicus in favor of their own. The order of existence was defied, and the great war of absolution destruction came. The Nephimiliacs were overthrown and exterminated. Only a few managed to hide from the Omnissiah's eye by extinguishing their minds and shrouding themselves in oblivion. In their change, the Omnissiah created new machine spirits and destined them into servitude, so that they would remember the limits of their power and would not descend into pride. As for the ultimate perfection, the Deus Mechanicus abolished it from the universe, and thus it was no more. What is this trophy we have carved? The engineers are at a loss. It says it's a gift born from the Omnissiah's womb, but its image was imperfect, and therefore it was eroded by corruption and unbelief. Whatever that means. The ship's okay, this is what we already know. Lost the crew, as you will, Lord. Make the crew happy. So we've got no damage, but let's take a look at this little item we picked up. 104 double against, this makes it 280 against blast attacks. I'll run it for a little bit. Now, what can we pick? Voidcraft armor. Improve ramming. I don't really do on board. That's kind of cool. That's pretty good. Steady hand. Shallow jump. I haven't done this. Shallow jump. Let's grab the shallow jump. Steady hand, shallow jump. We'll try sanctified restart. And then shallow jump. Close. Premonition. Nothing really we need to do here. Oh shit, we can upgrade this. And upgrade the strafe. Right. Pretty doggone good. So here, she's the best. She's the worst. You are the best. Just is better. Of course, she's actually really good. Keep him. Alright. Let's see. Let's go to the destroyed ship. loot here, it looks like. But I can do much with loot. What did I get? Let's see. Scan the surface officer report and expiration gauge, which means turns sent, immediately sent. Scouting party is confused. All the equipment bears the Von Valencia coat of arms, but there's no trace of anyone other than the rogue trader's servants. I wonder what happened. Traces of gunfire on the field equipment. A single unharmed data crypt was found on one of the cogitators. Crypt tech priest successfully decrypted parts of the data, including an order to eliminate the exploration team signed by Theodora Von Valencia. Not from the campus, a pit full of charred bones and fragments of armor bearing the rogue trader's coat of arms. Scout's report leaves Abelard with conflicting feelings. Despite his certainty that her ladyship would not give an order without a very good reason, Abelard's expression is somber, like the missionary who lost his faith. Okay. And we can't really do anything with this gate. We can go back to it and look at it and say we've done it. Let's continue our search for... Alright, so... I'm going to revisit this for one reason. I saw on the planet we left, there was... What is this? It's the same thing, isn't it? That's the same thing. Not need to go down. Alright, so where to go next? Do I use a point? I'm going to use 1 point. I'm going to come here. Now, here I might be able to get this charted system, but let's come here. We're going to use 1 to make it unsafe. And hopefully we'll get a new chart. Let's go here. Another war jump. Void ship similar to ours. Tried to avoid the collision. Do that. Complete. Chart new routes. That should give me my 1 back. Okay. Do that. And let's visit this system. And 855. Alright, so what do we got? Unknown ships. Necron ring. Here first. Like to. It's a gas giant. Here. Emerald fires. Most surface covered icy dunes of greenish highlight. Aboard the side, the unusual color of the ice is due to the quirk of the atmosphere. Later it becomes evident the source of the highlight is a group of monstrous pyramid structures wreathed in an emerald fire. Examining the deal with the magno-oculars, it can be seen that one of the monoliths is damaged. The ice on it emitting an energy beam at a similar pyramid not far from itself. Structure. Much care is popped here in the appearance. It's small servitors sent to gather data about the energy beam, clear demonstrated by the xenotechnology. After carelessly making contact with the beam, it instantly broke apart into minuscule pieces. But the second pair was still alien matter, and the only matter at the source of the beam was being destroyed. Study. Off to the dark metal of the pyramid. Occasionally, a scarcely visible wave runs across the surface of the monolith walls. after which the metal appears to become even smoother, as if one monolith is feeding the other, not destroying. A few scouts decided to come closer in order to better examine the phenomenon. Oh, that's not going to be good. Perception test. Soldiers of Honor noted a fragment of the metallic ribcage melted right into the material of one of the walls like bizarre bas relief. Between the rows of ribs, a talisman of black stone shimmered with a color like after each wave of energy. The figure to which the talisman belonged showed no signs of life. After a quick debate, take the artifact on board. Rare to find such a... So what do we gain? A withering shard. Okay, so strength, toughness, and agility are decreased by 15. Wow, but you can go heroic a lot sooner. And it turns you heretical. Okay, I think we're going to probably let this thing go. Where is considered as having heretical adherent if they don't already have it. So who's my heretic in this group? Have anybody that's heretic? Yes. I look at you. Are oh, this turns you to adherent, makes you level 2. I don't think I want to go that route. It's going to kill strength, toughness, and agility. Strength, agility, and where's toughness? Toughness, it takes them all down by 15. But you get heroic axe sooner. Desperate measures. No, I don't think so. I mean, it looks like a very powerful artifact, but I'm not necessarily built as a... I don't have anybody that's focused on heresy at this point, so... Let's scan this world. We got a rocky world. Nominal submission. Raids for which Saga identified a mission keeps disappearing and reappearing on the scanners. At first, it seems, the sandstorms are to blame for this, hiding the source of the radiation. Team explorers easily overcome these storms and begin studying the surface. As the account suggests, the planet remains littered with broken and mangled ruins of Xenos Morph. Insect-like constructions flickered among the ruins, like static on a malfunctioning cogitator. Their black metallic bodies are equipped with grappling blades, which bring to mind the spindly legs of spiders. With each occurrence, the device looks more and more distorted, bent, and sometimes even appears directly in the remnant walls or overlap each other. The only stable thing in the structure is a deep hole with a melted rock at its center. Whatever the purpose of the structure, served by the Xenos, the meteorite destroyed it long before the arrival of... Oh, yeah, we got a linker. Magos volunteers to lead the observation. His passion for the Xenos devices borders on heresy. It takes a long time after his return to report to Lord Captain. Later, Pascal admits that he was discouraged by the gap between the scientific accomplishments and capabilities of modern priests. Come to little buddy. Got here. Burning world. Well, that close to the sun, that makes sense to me. rocky moon. Dead world, nothing there. So, let's take one last look at the ships. Repair it. Upgrade the hull. I don't know if I need to upgrade the RAM. I don't RAM that much, so... I've not gone into a fight without torpedoes. Why not? See what happens. Two Xeno ships hurtling through clouds of cosmos. Message come from one of the alien vessels on an encrypted Vox frequency used by the Von Valencia. Lady Theodore's people are on board the Xeno ships. Thankfully, Nebula system could allow the Dynasty flagship to evade danger. Do I want to avoid this battle or not? Cautiousness dictates not to test the hypothesis. I think this is an avoid a battle. We can always come back to it. Greenish glow, gigantic ring made from unknown material. Blows through the windows of the captain's bridge. The void ship's instruments measure the whole structure of various emissions. Sometimes dull green is darkened by clouds of space dust or bent by gravitational. The object most closely resembles a portal, but that passing through it cannot be clearly defined. Let's observe it. Arcs of incandescent star gas burst through the ring, pierce the darkness of space, reflect the surface of the other celestial bodies. At times, dark light waves bend the edges of the portal, and they are quickly restored thanks to the magnetic flowing metal. Then, lashes of purple clouds, dissected by threads of lightning, appear in the center of the ring. An unseen force prevents them from reaching the other side of the portal as blocks of black stone become covered in purple scarlet illumination. If the ring truly were a portal, it is not fit to serve as one any longer. Stellar heat and gravitational forces forbid any vessel from passing through it. According to the ship's astropaths, the purple clouds are even more dangerous phenomenon. And the power of the warp are eager to flow out of the portal into real space. As if to highlight its deadliness, the next wave of darkness, the portal throws out a shattering remains of an unidentified void ship. Let's go examine. Okay, what do we get? Ship components. After additional equipment, a closer positioning allows team to understand what's happening. Gate devices used by the Adari and Dakari only made of a different metal. Metallic shine of the ring alternates darkness with large black reminiscence of material made of the famous kind of pilots. Okay. Analysts of the wave's signatures indicate that the construction once used parts of the webway, the Aldari system of the pathways. However, in its current condition, the portal is not fit for transporting vehicles. It is unstable and often begins unleashing dangerous cosmic objectives. Instead of transporting, the gates spew forth dark light waves and deadly breaths of incandescent gas, later be taken stars. Okay. Hard to believe that a civilization capable of such device as powerful as this one could have undergone such a decline. Alright. Well, tell you what I'm going to do. We've explored this system pretty well. We've gotten all the systems have been explored. I'm going to save it here. And then maybe we'll come back to these unknown ships and see what goes on with this. Thank you very much for watching. Interesting situation we're in. Like I said, looking forward to fighting more Necrons, but there's going to be more of this at the end, I'm sure. Thank you very much. Everyone, please have a terrific day.